But as Minty said, let's get back to profitable this week, and let's start things off here with the cover story. Obviously, the NBA playoffs are still happening. Round one. We've got 3 games on the slate today. We've got 1 Game 4 and 2 Game 5s. Obviously, the biggest news, and Alex alluded to it in the toss, Ben Simmons. He has not played all year. They were hopeful for him to play Game 4. He was working up to it. It was publicized highly that he was going to be playing, and then he woke up yesterday morning with some back soreness and told the team that he was not going to play. Now, he's been getting ripped all over the internet and even with a lot of analysts on TV. I want to know from you guys, what do you think about this Ben Simmons drama?
You know, I think it's very unfortunate for all sides in this one. You know, I think about me as a teammate, seeing my teammates go out there. We're down, 3-0 against a rival. Everybody's fighting, trying to do their best to get the advantage, and I'm sore. You know what I mean? I can't picture myself not playing at this point in the year. As you mentioned, everybody is sore. Everyone is injured at this point.
Yes.
Like you said it earlier, it's a battle of attrition right now. Mm-hmm. And the fresh legs that you have, your body being out there is going to help the team.
Yeah, well, listen, it's a little too late for them to have buyer's remorse right now, right? You could have had a disgruntled Harden here that stayed at the trade deadline, or you had Ben Simmons. You bet high. This was high risk, high reward for this season.
Yeah. And
now he's not playing. And I joke saying that he's kept it consistent, but he hasn't been playing, and I know as a teammate, I personally would be mad if it's like, you're getting fits off, but you're not getting off the bench to help us play. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you could give us something, we need it. I don't even think they should be in this position right now to begin with, so that this whole season now comes down to 1 game, and we don't know what's going to happen. But, yeah, the fact that they're even starting to talk about looking towards next season, like there's still a whole season left here. And this is a team that had championship aspirations. I know it's one of the biggest disappointments in the NBA so far.
I would agree. Minty, any thoughts on Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I mean, for the public, he's like the epitome of a lazy employee, right? Using up his PTOs and sick days and vacation days, calling out, and things you would do if you hated your job. But, he could very well have back soreness, and mental health is incredibly important. And the majority of us don't know what it's like to be in his position, but it just kind of seems like a pattern of bad behavior, and it really sucks. And like Jeff said, it's a big disappointment, and like Eric said, it sucks for all parties involved in this. It's just really important during, in a team sport during one of the most important times in the postseason that you don't have a really vital player. So, it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely.
What happens if they win this game?
I know. Does he play in Game 5? Is his back still sore? That'll be very interesting. But on that note, let's talk about the games tonight and kind of what we're feeling on, if there's a lean or if there's a best bet. What about you?
I got Bruce Brown over 1.5 3-points made. He's hit 2+ in the last 2 games and is on roughly like 5 attempts a game. And the thing about Bruce Brown, if I'm looking at the books, and he's like at the top of the list on the points on all the player props. If you told me the season would hinge on whether Bruce Brown showed up for the Nets, I would have thought you were on every type of drug, right? But he's showing up, and he's also a role player playing at home, and those players will tend to play above water than what they usually are playing. So I can expect them, like, even I saw 14.5 on his point total. I think he'll get that easily. I like the plus money that I had at over 1.5 threes.
All right, I love that.
I like Donovan Mitchell over 27.5 tonight. They're going to Dallas. The series is tied at 2. And, what better time to step up? The first 2 games, he's had 34, 32. He had 23 last game. But Donovan Mitchell has been above 30 points, and I think he'll hit it tonight.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
They're going to need that. They're going to need that if they're going to win. And it's been so unpredictable with them. So
yeah, he's had 30 or more points, I think, in 3 straight games, right? Yeah, he's been balling. All right, Minty, what's your best bet for tonight, or what are you looking at?
All right, I'm looking at the Mavericks on the money line over the Jazz. This one is a tough one because with or without Luka, the Mavs put up such a good fight. But with Luka, they seem to control the pace better. They're favored by 3 points tonight, and I think that's too many. I'm confident Dallas will win, so I think the safer bet here will be Dallas on the money line.
I actually like that bet a lot. I think so. Well, you always say that the Jazz are frauds.
Yeah, listen, Dallas plus 220. What was it, Game 3? Look, and now even the books are saying it with the juice for the spread. They've been hitting the spread every time. So
yeah, I agree. All right, I'm fading Tatum tonight, which I know seems crazy, is at 31.5 points. And the reason why I'm doing this is I looked at that Warriors game last night, and there's a lot of pressure on the team that's also going to be doing the sweep. It's not just the team that's avoiding the sweep here. And the Warriors last night were super jumpy. You look at Jordan Poole, he only had 11 points last night, and he was averaging a lot more than that. Tatum also averaging 29.7 points per game in the first 3 games. I think we might see a very chippy game again. I think we're going to see maybe a lot of mistakes, a lot of fouls, maybe slow down a little bit. So I think I'm going to take him. No, I know I'm going to take him under the 31.5 points tonight.